As many people have mentioned, Paul grew up in Lakeland. He and I had that in common. We both started as interns at WFLA. We both started there within weeks of each other in 1993. There were 6 of us that year: Bob Hansen, Lisa Call, Gil Gallardo, George Karlakis, me, and Paul, class of 93. He's the first of our class to leave us, and it is a heartbreak. But I'll tell you, he and I had so many things that were like these touchstones between the two of us. Our growing up in Lakeland was one. We are both one of 7 children. And only others who are one of 7 children can fully appreciate what that is, what that means. It's sticky, it's messy, and it's magical. Truly, it's magic. And so I would like to call up Carol Ann Slayton, Paul's big sister, to offer a few remarks on behalf of her family, her siblings.
Oh, I did not expect that call from my baby brother Glenn that day. My younger brother Paul was just larger than life. Everyone knows that. And his famous shoe was pretty big too. I always waited for those pictures. And I'm also waiting for the coffee table book to come out of the photos from the helicopter with that shoe. That would be a fitting tribute to him, one that I would like to see. Any book publishers out there? It seems as though Paul knew everyone, so maybe there is. We need that book, don't we? And everyone loved Paul, as you can see here. How could you not? He lit up any room he entered. Even when he was just a kid, as he entered the room, he would kick the door, hold his head, and scream, like, ow, just to get attention. And it worked every time. Everyone would laugh. It was just, I just love him. I think Paul got a sense of humor from our dad. We had a lot of laughter growing up. For example, my husband's first Thanksgiving dinner with our family at our home in Lakeland was a memorable one. Everyone was eating. There was a lull in the conversation, and Paul looked over to my dad and said, "Get your hand off my leg." David, my husband of 37 years, almost lost his mashed potatoes. It was, and he tells that story a lot. That was part of David's introduction to our family. Thank you, Paul. And I know my dad is questioning Paul's arrival in heaven. Why now? Why so soon? You were on such a good roll. That's something we'll just not know until we get there one day, and it'll be one of my first questions to ask. I'm proud of you, Paul. I'm proud that you followed your dreams. I'm proud that you had a wonderful family that loved you. And I will always be proud that you're my brother. I love you, Paul.